Hello YouTube, and this is Chris with the Po' Boy Special channel, and of course you see Po' Boy right in front of me. We're going to talk a little bit about Greek mythology tonight. Okay, not really, but Po' Boy, tell them what we're going to be talking about.
We're going to be talking about the Achilles heel of most reflex sights: batteries and battery life. So the battery life and the battery choice for your reflex sight, that's what this is all about, and we have something in mind. There is another alternative or option that we're going to show you later on, but first, depending on the battery, I mean the size of the battery, and some of them take the little quarter size pill size, some of them take the smaller little size. Depending on your reflex sight, this one for instance is about 300 hours on the battery life. It costs more or less around, what would you say?
$70, right around there.
Somewhere around there, okay. And some people consider 300 hours adequate. This one on the other hand, about 3,000 hours on battery life. But if you'll notice what we said, battery life, obviously there's a point to where the battery will fail, and you'll have to either change out the battery or get stuck without a red dot or some sort of whatever you have it, setting you have it on, and it's not going to work. So here's the other alternative or option that you may want to look at. The company is called Seal, and they make an open sight that requires absolutely no batteries. That's right, no batteries. This is what the box looks like that it comes in. And we have put it on our Heritage Arms Rough Rider. Here's what it looks like. And we did a video of this. Our gunsmith, our wonderful gunsmith, Scotty, actually put a red dot scope on this firearm right here. We took that red dot off and put this Seal on here. Now, you have an option that this sight here, no batteries whatsoever. You'll notice that on the top here is a green fiber optic material. That's what gathers all the light to it, so you can see in and see the little triangle that's on the inside here, and wherever the top of that point of the triangle is, that's where you've sighted in, and that's where the bullet's going to go. So all the light's coming in to this green fiber optic and illuminates that triangle on the inside. If I can here, I'm going to try and show you an example of that.
Po' Boy, this is completely cutting off your mouth. I mean, this thing is like aiming right at your nose there.
All right, so funny. According to the instruction manual that came with it, while you're looking down the sight, you're seeing exactly what you would see if it was on one of your weapons. One of the important points here is that, and I'm reading straight from the booklet here, is the sight is parallax free, and that the crosshair image remains on target even if the image is not centered. And that was very important for a lot of people, and I was very impressed with that. Here's another point to consider. Obviously this fiber optic material here gathers all the light into it to see what you're seeing right now. One of the disadvantages is that if you're in no light situation, if it's completely dark, and you have a flashlight pointed at the object or the target or the threat, that's not going to help here, because the light will not come into that fiber optic material. The light's right here on the target. However, we have tested it in low light situations, right after the sun's gone down outside. You can still see it. It's fairly bright. It's well seen, well visible, but like we said, one of the small drawbacks is no light, or virtually no light. The light cannot come in because there's no light. That's one of the drawbacks. So in conclusion, do we really like this sight? You'll have to find out on our video when we do the complete review of this. But if you're conscientious about batteries and battery life in your optics, you might want to really take a look at this. This could be a viable option. So you see it all on the Po' Boy Special channel.